When it comes to the beauty industry, I've just been asked to tell you about myself, who I worked for and that kind of thing. Well, I'm one of these annoying people that actually in the beauty industry never worked for anyone but myself. So I was 25 when I went and trained as a beauty therapist, which was pretty old back then, actually, to be going back and doing that training with some 17-year-olds. And I just loved it so much. But the purpose of it was for me to get out and work for myself. So I always had that in mind when I was training. So I basically graduated and 3 weeks later had my own business and was working for myself. Well, after 2 years of just having a skin clinic, I opened up and had a hair, skin and nails clinic. Excuse me. Opened up and had a hair, skin and nails clinic. I was also a hair and makeup artist, so I did a lot of freelance work. I worked for Wella for a long time as their makeup presenter and educator in a freelance contracting kind of basis, and did magazine editorial work and all that kind of fun stuff. From my past life as well too, I'm also an actress and a TV presenter. Sometimes I feel like I have so many hats that I don't even need to bother doing my hair. I can just put another hat on whatever day it is. But I was so fully ensconced in the beauty industry, from having my own practice to being in the New Zealand Beauty Association, that when I was approached by Sierra Sciences to start collaborating and working with them, by that stage I actually began by doing their business plans for them. So I'd had a lot of businesses throughout the years in the beauty industry. And then I had recently opened a company called Chase Life Extension Foundation. And what we were working for was bigger than just your skin, how we can create age reversal. And we have a set of company rules, and it's we're a family-owned company, so it's nothing about respect and treating each other nicely. That's just a given. Our rules are about, we will not sell anything that doesn't work. We will not sell anything that if I'm asked a question, I can't send you a scientific report to back up what I'm saying. So those are our company rules. And when I started Chase Life Extension Foundation, that's when I was approached by Sierra Sciences to start collaborating with them. So I was making business plans and investment proposals for them to try to get more funding for their anti-aging research as well. And we sort of thought, you know what, let's take this molecule that you've got, that you've been doing nothing with, because I can see how it's going to impact the beauty industry for all the benefits of everyone who's going to use it. And then I'm going to take that revenue and I'm going to put it back into anti-aging research. So we've put hundreds of thousands of dollars back into anti-aging research through the sales of One Truth, which I feel great about. It's also something that led to last year in 2016, myself being a finalist in the New Zealand Businesswoman of the Year Awards, which I'm also very proud of. So the work that we do, it's great if you want to look good, and who doesn't? But we're using that to delve deeper. When I talk about curing aging, I'm talking about curing the diseases and symptoms of aging. So I'm asking you to imagine a world without Alzheimer's, without dementia, without people going blind in their old age, potential cures for cancer that are being looked into right now. It's a world with a completely different outlook to what we have. At the moment, I feel like as a human race, we live and we live and we live and we live, and then the majority of us, a lot of us, spend 20 years dying, and it's just awful. I think the term aging gracefully is just something to make you feel better about it. But, you know, even at my age, I get my knee hurts when I've been sitting on the floor with my kids for too long, or I don't want to jump out of bed in the morning, and that's aging, and it's not that pretty. So if I could just live my life dancing on tables and being that great-great-grandmother who walks her grandchildren up the aisle and then just drops dead one day, I think that's ideal. I don't want to be remembered of, oh, could you please remember Rachael 20 years ago before she lost her marbles? To me, that's not kind and it's not fair. So Chase Life Extension Foundation is working towards curing aging, and we work hand in hand with Sierra Sciences to do that. So please know that actually 40% of my revenue is still fed back into Sierra Sciences directly into curing aging while I'm curing your wrinkles one at a time. So I think that's a pretty symbiotic relationship there. We have other relationships in the pipeline now. We are working on, I've been in this business just working with telomerase now for over 4 years. So yes, of course, I have my finger in other pies. We're looking for funding for a gene therapy clinic, which would be that cure for those age-related diseases that I've just spoken about. Also, we've been working with different ingredients and molecules, and I've been working with different chemists to bring you a telomerase activating supplement that you can take. Now, I know that there are people out there who are squirting my cream under their tongue and who have actually told me it tastes disgusting, and I'm like, guys, I never told you to eat it. I do not eat my skin cream. So the demand out there for me to be able to do to your entire body what I'm doing to your skin is great. I hear you. I know it. Please know I'm working on it, and it's not too far off. And working on other ways that we can drive it so that it's not just reversing age a little bit, but it's really causing cellular age reversal for your entire body. So that's going to be out pretty soon. That's really exciting.